So we have a t-shirt here that's going to describe exactly what we're going to do today. I survived Kelly's naso. Now we make this t-shirt because when I do nasotherapies, which are homeopathics, put into a syringe with some sterile water, put up your nose. See how you're freaking out right now? The concept, you're like, putting it up my nose. Yeah, I put it up your nose. And the reason I do that is because I want to massage it into the tissues. A lot of people do neti pots, so they go up and they clean up the nasal passage, but they're not getting into the deep maxillary, ethmoid, and frontal sinuses and the deep crevices in the back of your head. And if you have biofilm up here, it'll stop your body from getting oxygen. And what we want to, the reason we want to do this naso is to break up biofilm to let your body get some more oxygen. And I've had clients on my table that are 4 years old and 75 years old, and everybody in the middle, men and women alike. Not many people like this therapy. They like the results of it. They don't like getting it. And then in walks Lillian. So I go, hey, today, I didn't see her yesterday. She's here from a distance. She had some other things to do yesterday. So I said to her, oh, I really want to do your naso today. And here's what her response was.
I clapped. It's fun.
She clapped.
It's so good.
I was like, can I put that on video? And explain why, because as I'm putting it together, and then we'll show them how it goes.
It's not scary at all. I find it oddly comforting. Like, weirdly comforting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it scary the first time you did it?
It was definitely an experience. It wasn't
You didn't know
fun
what
then.
to expect.
Yeah.
You were nervous.
Yes.
And you did it anyway. We
did.
coached you through it a little bit, right?
Yes.
And you were able to tolerate it. And then you got up, and what did you notice?
I could breathe better.
Huh.
And it was...
Did that make you feel better, that
oh
you
my
could breathe
gosh.
better?
Yes. I didn't realize I couldn't breathe that well.
Yeah.
I was talking about how well I could breathe, and she goes, no.
Right. And so now you've done, I don't know how many.
I think this is my 4th or 5th.
Okay, in like 2 to 3 weeks time period.
Yeah.
And how do you feel like you're breathing compared to 3 weeks ago?
Much better. I definitely still get stopped up, but that's why we're still doing nasos.
Right.
And I like them anyway, so.
And it's really good for her lymph, and her lymph is one of her issues. She didn't know that walking in, but as we got to know each other, that first moment, we basically was like, that's a lymph issue, so perhaps we'll figure out a way to talk about that, pits versus puffs, right? So the needle has nothing to do with the therapy. The needle allows me to get the remedies, the homeopathic remedies. There's one here for her lymph, one for her liver, and one for inflammation. And then there's also things in it for the viral components, well, 2 things for viral components for Epstein-Barr virus, and one thing in particular for the Peyer's patches of the small intestines, again, to help her lymphatics. Bam, bam, EBV, bam, bam, lymph, bam, bam, help your liver deal with it all, right? Like, just address it so the body has the information, because that's all homeopathics are, is information. So we're going to spend just a couple minutes, Lily, and show them just the beginning of the naso.
Okay.
So if you want to stand up for a minute, we'll let Mom hold that.
Okay.
So the table is warmed, I believe. Was the table warm when you sat on it?
Not really.
It's just 100 degrees in here. It feels like it's coming from the
You
table.
don't have to. Maybe you do.
Okay.
I'm very cold all the time.
Yeah, she's cold all the time. So it's good for her to be warm.
Mm.
So you can have a lay down. And with your head all the way up on the headrest, let me just get the little...
That's not all the way.
I just turned the bed on.
Okay.
There you go. And give you a knee rest. Good. And we'll use this to warm our belly. So this is called a TDP light. A lot of acupuncturists use it. Has some infrared in it. And when we do a naso, right, we're trying to address the mucosa, which is your internal skin, in your sinuses, your lungs, and your gut. We want to do all 3. So some people, when they do this, they are like, oh no, I swallowed some. Well, yeah, you're gonna, and that's okay. But we want to get the angle just so you're not swallowing it, at least initially. I have a little oil that I put on my hands. Give her some tissues, my little... She's a veteran. She's like, give me the tissues, Kelly. So we put a little oil.
Oh, you scared me.
Sorry.
I wasn't expecting.
Oil. Just to make sure I don't pull her skin, and then come up a little close. So we close this side off. I drip in there, and she breathes in through her nose and out through your mouth. And then I do on this side. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Then And sometimes I flip-flop the head a little bit because these are your sinus points, and she just doesn't like those points at all because they hurt. And then we're ready to go. Breath in. So that's the amount of oxygen she can get currently. We're going to increase that a little bit. Here we go. Lowering the head so that gravity assists us. Got to get a new headrest in here. This one's too new. Breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. So this is a syringe with sterile water and those homeopathics. Breath out through your mouth. Blow out the candle.
It burns.
It burns. It burns because she has a little bit dry sinuses. Breath in through your nose. We'll blame Manhattan for that because she was in Manhattan yesterday. And out through your mouth.
I think I'm too low.
Because it went
into my throat.
Okay, it's actually probably not low enough.
Oh. Well, never mind.
Breath in through your nose. But see, that's why this is a partnership. I'm not just doing this to her. She came in wanting to receive it, first of all. Secondly, she knows how it should feel. So as soon as it's not feeling like it has in the past, she's communicating to me, yes, which is something we worked on, communicating to me how it should feel better. Oh, she's feeling it in her ear. She's getting all sorts of reactions. Breath out the mouth. Gonna do the side a little bit more. Good. Is it still burning as much?
Not as much.
So just let me saturate it before you breathe in through your mouth. I mean in through your nose. Just breathe through your mouth. And breathe in through your nose. Good job. And out through your mouth. And you can see my pressure's not light. Breath up through your nose. Does it burn less now?
Still kind of burns.
Okay. We'll switch sides. Out through your mouth. Good job. Just keep breathing through your mouth for a second. Breath in through your nose. And out through your mouth. And up through your nose. And out through your mouth. Good.
This one burns more than the last one.
Breath in through your nose. Good, and out through your mouth. So the reason for that would be because we're making progress in regards to chipping away at the layers that are there. We're getting down to the core, which is really good. Breath in through the nose. Oh, baby, that's music to my ears. And out through your mouth. Breath up. Less burning now on that side.
It's more burning when I go up through my nose.
Okay, instead of on the side.
Yeah.
So it's this maxillary sinuses are saturated. Now we have to work more on the ethmoid sinuses. Breath in through your nose. And I do find the ethmoid sinuses is more where the Epstein-Barr virus lives, which is what we're working on addressing today. So look at how beautiful her body is. Breath out through your mouth. So do not breathe yet through your nose. And when you do, and you're never going to do this in your life outside of this time when we talk about nasos, you know what I'm about to say. You're going to sniff up like you're doing a line of cocaine, but don't ever do that. It's horrible for you, but y'all know what I mean. Breath up through your nose. And out through your mouth. Good. And breath up again, Lillian. And out through your mouth. Is that better up there now?
Yeah, it burns on the other side more.
Okay, we'll switch sides. Out through your mouth. Good job. Oh, this one's full.
I can tell.
Yeah. Just keep breathing through your mouth. Let me get it directed up there. Okay, and go ahead. Sniff up that nose. Excellent. And out through your mouth. And one more deep breath in through your nose. Up. And out through your mouth. And her ability to direct her breath is a key part of this therapy. This is not about just me going up with deep intensity. What's going on?
I don't know.
Breath in through your nose. Did you get dizzy?
Yeah.
That was a lot of oxygen you just breathed through there. Breath up. So I'm going to give you a break. Sit up there for a second. So her head's below her heart, right? I'm having her breathe up. We're getting more oxygen. Breath in through your nose. You can already hear the difference in her breath. Breath up. Does it still burn?
Yeah.
Where?
In like,
here?
No, like through here, and then
Through here.
especially like in my nose, like right here.
Okay. Breath in through your nose. And out through your mouth.
Oh.
What was that?
It
Your
got
pop?
caught in my throat or ear or something.
Okay.
Oh.
Breath in and out through your mouth. Oops, sorry, my ring. And in through your nose and out through your mouth. So we're just letting all the tissue absorb all the remedies and everything we put up. Just give her another minute. It should start to calm down, and then we'll continue it. She's done more than half. Wow, the sun is warming my back. That's awesome. I was like, is there a heater on? It's called the sun. How about that? Solar powered. So she's done way more than half, actually. She's done about 3/4 of the liquid. Sorry, I was exposing myself to her mother. Breath in through your nose. How's the burn?
Better.
Calming down, good. So her communication, us working together and her directing her breath and getting that fluid as I'm working it kind of myofascially, flowing, fascia lymph overall wellness. We're working her fascia to move her lymph through her tonsils, to get all her lymph moving in her neck so that all her areas of her body can drain out. And that's the importance of a naso. We do it for so many reasons. We do it for anxieties. Even though it's counterintuitive to think that I'm going to put your head below and put stuff up your nose. Yeah, I'm going to do it for your anxiety. It's going to be awesome. We do it for constipation. We do it for any gut issues, actually. We do it for any lung issues. We do it for any sinus issues. We do it if you've had heavy metal toxicity, either in your own mouth or you got it from somebody else. We do it for, colds and flus. Yeah, sinus polyps. A lot of people have polyps. This helps alleviate the body from getting polyps.
That does not sound fun.
Breath in through your nose. Stop a lot of our clients from having to have surgeries regularly because they no longer have polyps created in their sinuses, because we're changing the environment, right? That's what bioregulatory medicine's all about, that internal environment between the cells in the milieu. Well, the milieu is the plasma. So we're changing the environment, breath in through your nose, of that plasma, breaking up the biofilm, getting rid of the net of all the bacteria, the virus, the fungus, the molds, where they live, and allowing this hydrocolon therapy basically up your nose. It's Hydro Nasal Therapy. Hey, that's what I should call it. Hydro Nasal. That's what we're calling it from now on. Thank you all for being here. Hydro Nasal Therapy. Said and done. Have a great day. Lillian, how do you feel before we finish this?
My stomach hurts, but...
Oh, isn't that interesting? We're affecting the sinuses and it's affecting here. And a reaction, which is what she's getting, is proper regulation. We're dislodging stuff and she's feeling it in different areas. This is a good sign. We're just going to continue to unwind this with her. We don't fight things. We don't suppress them. We hit them out. We pull them out. Have a great day.